Climbing Mount Everest is extremely difficult for even the most experienced climbers, but a group of U.S. soldiers and military veterans say their mission was greater than just the climb. Robin Curnow has their story.
Conquering Everest, says this group of U.S. soldiers and veterans, is like being in combat. It's about the mission, teamwork, and the fact that you might not make it back. Harold Earls and Chad Dukes have just made it back from the top of the highest peak in the world.
What was it like at the summit?
The summit, honestly, we got there at the perfect time. We got there at 7:40 a.m. and we got to watch the sunrise and see the shadow of Mount Everest casted down onto other mountains, which was pretty amazing.
They say this was one of the toughest expeditions they've faced. Harold Earls describes extreme weather that made the descent terrifying.
On the way back down, we ran into some incredibly intense winds and storms, which made for very difficult coming back down. My Sherpa actually got snowblind at one point, and we were trading goggles back and forth. It was a very intense moment.
It was exhausting, says Chad Dukes.
I faced very steep odds descending in very hostile conditions, including jet stream winds that were, goodness, probably over 100 miles per hour.
For Dukes, this journey was particularly tough because in 2006, his leg was amputated below the knee after an IED attack on his U.S. Army convoy in Iraq.
I mean, I can't imagine how much more difficult it is to climb Everest with a prosthetic leg. I mean, what were the challenges you had to get over as you went up and came down?
You know, Robin, it's funny. Some people will comment that they're so amazed that I would climb Everest with one leg. But, you know, I say, how else am I going to climb it? I don't have the option of climbing with two.
Their military training, resilience, and the need to send a message with this mission kept them going.
Our true mission and cause is to try to help our soldiers back home, especially those with post-traumatic stress and suicide. It's a pretty big issue in the military, and that's what we really wanted to focus on. You know, we wanted to use Everest as a means of highlighting that and really getting that in front of our nation, in front of our nation's leaders.
Talking to CNN from their tent high up on the mountain, Harold Earls was still reflecting on the dangers he and the team had just faced.
We're on this massive ridge. It's basically like a chimney. This rock is like a chimney. It's called a step. And you climb down this rock at about 28,000 feet. And so I peer over this chimney, this step, and look down. And literally there are bodies piled up at the bottom to where they have fallen, you know, thousands of feet down below.
More than 200 climbers have died on Everest. Most bodies are left on the mountain. It's just too dangerous to retrieve them. For this team, making it back was part of their mission. Talking about their fight for military veterans suffering from PTSD is the next part. Robin Curnow, CNN.